All right. Hey, great drive here.
Thank you.
I just kind of want to see your pre-shot routine. So
Yeah,
if you don't
absolutely.
mind, just kind of walk me through like your thought process. I think you have what 160, 170 yards out here.
Yeah,
So yeah, kind of talk me through your pre-shot, what you see, kind of your setup. So
absolutely. So yeah, it shows 170 to the front of the green. I know I got to at least carry probably 165 with those pot bunkers there in the front. Um, Pretty open to the right. Looks like it opens up to the left up there towards the green, so I have a lot of room to miss if I had to miss somewhere. But I think this is a pretty straightforward, should be just a nice little cut into that front middle pin.
very nice. So when you're talking about your grip, right? So
Yeah,
just kind of walk through when you're setting up to the ball, when you're addressing the ball. What like is the first thing a grip? Do you like to do your stance first? Just kind of want to see that.
yeah. So I like to kind of get up, get my stance first, and kind of just feel that alignment, and then I'll grab my grip, and then try and find that club path a little bit. Take a couple of like half swings, find that little bit of outside to in path, so I can hit this nice cut.
Yeah, do you work on, is it more tempo? Because I see a lot of people
Yeah,
that have that practice swing where they hit 2 or 3 full practice swings and then they get up to the ball. So are you more just kind of nice, smooth tempo before you get to it just to get your rhythm?
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, I want to find that rhythm. I mean, I don't want to overswing at this ball, and I also want to find that feeling of that slot for my cut.
Yeah. So what happens if you have a couple practice swings, but you're not feeling it properly? What would be the next step in your progression from there?
Next
Like,
step, if I'm not feeling comfortable with it, I'll probably step off for a
okay.
second and just kind of start the process over. Really feel it, find my shot again, and start it over. Maybe tweak something, find here, and then find it.
Okay. Yeah, I think sometimes it's just, get caught in our head about, like, oh, I just don't feel good here. It doesn't feel good there. So yeah, it's just kind of also choosing like, if I don't feel good with this club, let me club up. Or
Yeah,
sometimes it's my swing, it's not the club, right?
absolutely.
So just maybe going back. Sometimes people fall into old habits. Or have you ever been fighting some old habits from maybe earlier in the season that were just,
Absolutely. Yeah.
that's what probably the pre-shot is, right? It's just
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm working on XYZ, but I still have these like old habits creeping up. So let me take a step back and go back.
Yeah,
Do you ever
absolutely.
struggle with that?
I do. Yeah,
Okay.
big time. I mean, earlier in the season, I was hitting this duck hook.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
now I'm moving back towards that cut, and sometimes I really got to remind myself, let's hit the cut, hit the cut.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot.
sounds good.